Day, though, you might be seeking some relief from the heat. And when we say that, of course, it comes in a lot of different ways. Might be a trip to the pool, or as James Ware has found out, it might also be a trip to see the snow cone maker. Morning, James.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, Vita was telling me business is much better when the sun is shining.
That's right.
Sno Biz on College Street, that's where we are today. And we've had fun talking snow cones today. And I'll tell you a little history I've discovered today. We started shipping ice probably about the 1850s, and kids would chase down these trucks or these wagons, and they'd ask to break off little snippets of the ice, and then they would take that home to their moms, and they would make like an egg custard. Egg, vanilla, and sugar mixed together, and they would make their first snow cones. But 1919, the Texas State Fair, a man out of Dallas invented a machine that crushed ice and then started selling. That was the first known sold snow cones in the United States. And then I guess 1935, there was a guy in New Orleans who kind of changed the industry. He came up with the shaved ice, and that's kind of the greatest, and that's what you use here, shaved ice.
Shaved ice. That's what everybody wants now. It's light, it's fluffy,
yeah,
and it makes a very good snow cone.
21 years right here in front of Games people playing on College Street.
This year.
You have employed a lot of people. These kids come through here. You told me you can't even, no telling how many.
So many. Usually their first job.
Yeah.
It's their first job, and they work through their high school years, and then they go off and go to college. I've got 3 right now that's going to A&M. One's going to be a school teacher. One's going to be a pharmacist, and the other's going to be a lawyer.
Right.
And in the summertime, they come back and work for me.
And they'll always tell people my first job was making snow cones with Vita.
That's right.
And these are always popular because you were telling me stories, of course, you know, as you come through, you punch these out, and when you get to 10, you get that jumbo free one.
Get that large one free.
You've had some funny stories about people coming back through here.
Now they want their stamped cards. How many you buy, I stamp for you.
Yeah.
But if you fail to give it to them, they're going to come back around and get their stamp.
They got to get that stamp.
They want their stamp.
Yeah. So what's the art? Let's talk about making snow cones. Over 100 flavors here. How do you even keep up with them?
Well, I've done it for so long, I just about remember them all. We do add a few new ones every once in a while.
Yeah.
But the art of it is shaving it fine.
Jamaican Me Crazy.
This is Jamaican Me Crazy.
What is in that?
That is a mixture of orange, strawberry, peach, passion fruit, and pineapple.
That sounds good. That's what we're going to do now then. Let's get started with that.
You're making me crazy.
And a lot of people think snow cones and calories, but you make diet snow cones now.
We've got diet ones too. We've got strawberry, pineapple, watermelon, coconut. For these people that won't diet, that are diabetics,
right?
They can't have the sugar, and they're made with Splenda, and so they taste really good for a diet snow cone.
And in 21 years, you've expanded. You're now doing smoothies. You also had cold coffees, the iced coffees.
That's right. We make strawberry banana smoothies. Well, we'll make whatever you want. Strawberry banana smoothie is our #1 smoothie.
Right.
But we'll make whatever flavor you want. We will make a smoothie for you and add the fresh fruit to it.
Well, to me, a snow cone's not a snow cone without the dome on top. But some kids, moms will have to say, cut the top off. It's going in my new car.
We do. If they want it cut, we will make it flat for them.
Yeah. Jamaican Me Crazy. There's some crazy names on these snow cones as well.
I had one guy come in and said, "Give me one of those, you're driving me crazy." I knew what he meant.
All right. And then, of course, this, Dan, it's just not the same without the cream on top. And she says she goes through about 3 bottles of this a day.
3 bottles
on any given day. And I don't know, you've been by here on a nice sunny afternoon, Dan. She could use a second drive-through. Cars are usually backed up down College Street trying to get in here to see Vita.
I'm with you 100%. Been there and waited many a time. You know what you need to do, James, when you get a chance the next time we go back? I've always wanted to see what does it look like from Vita's point of view, looking out the window. I always see it going the other direction. So maybe James can do that for us before the morning is out. It's 28 past the hour. Don't go anywhere. As we continue, we'll come back, get you another look at what's happening in your headlines across Southeast Texas.